Welcome back to Arsenal News TV, and today we're going to first look at Tottenham chief Fabio Paratici facing Arsenal transfer battle for Inter Milan wonder kid, and then we're going to look at Arsenal, one of three clubs waiting on imminent Marcel Sabitzer transfer decision. So the first transfer headline states that Tottenham chief Fabio Paratici facing Arsenal transfer battle for Inter Milan wonder kid. So the reports are stating that Tottenham are believed to be in the market for at least one new striker ahead of next season. Tottenham are keeping tabs on Inter Milan forward Martin Satriano, but are likely to face stiff competition from Arsenal in the race for his signature, according to reports. Spurs appear to be in need of attacking reinforcements ahead of next season, as Fabio Paratici aims to lead a summer of change in North London. The club faced the possibility of starting a new campaign without a recognised striker given the uncertainty over the immediate future of Harry Kane. The England skipper has reportedly informed Spurs chiefs of his desire to seek a new challenge this summer, but Daniel Levy is said to be determined to keep hold of the 27-year-old despite interest from the likes of Manchester City and Chelsea. Even if Harry Kane stays, the post-season departure of former Benfica loanee Carlos Vinicius means that a viable backup option will be required to provide cover. It seems as though Spurs have already identified Satriano as a target, but Levy and Paratici will need to fight off bitter rivals Arsenal in order to land the player this summer, according to the Daily Mail. The report claims that West Ham United and Everton have also been tracking the Inter Milan man's situation as they weigh up moves for his services. Paratici is said to be a keen admirer of Satriano from his time in Italy and has made the addition of a new forward one of his top priorities regardless of whether Harry Kane leaves the club or not. The Uruguayan marksman is yet to make a first appearance for Inter Milan, but has been making waves at youth level, turning plenty of heads as a result of his scintillating form in Primavera Una. He scored 14 goals and claimed another 8 assists in 25 games to be voted the division's best striker for the 2020-2021 season, with his prolific output said to be piquing the interest of clubs from all over Europe. The forward, who has gained a formidable reputation as a result of his impressive finishing ability and physical prowess, could be sold this summer, with Inter looking to raise some much-needed funds to alleviate their precarious financial situation. The Italian giants only signed Satriano in January of last year and are said to be reluctant to cash in this summer, but it is understood that it may be necessary to help the club settle debts. His suitors have reportedly been alerted to the situation amid suggestions that he could be available for a cut price fee in order to push through a move. The player himself has already suggested that he could be keen on a Premier League switch in the near future, admitting earlier this year that he was excited by reports linking him with the likes of Spurs and Arsenal. "It is always flattering, yes," said Martin Satriano when quizzed on the speculation around his future. "It is a sign that I'm doing things well and I have to continue that path. I try to use it as an incentive to keep working and be better every day." The Premier League is the number one league in the world in terms of competition that I think that all players want to play. I think all the teams are very good. It is a very competitive league where any team can beat anyone, but for now I am totally focused on Inter and to do the best with them. So it looks like Tottenham to rival Arsenal for Inter Milan wonder kid Martin Satriano, and this nicely takes us on to the second piece of transfer news, which states that Arsenal, one of three clubs waiting on imminent Marcel Sabitzer transfer decision. So the reports are stating that Marcel Sabitzer will reportedly decide on his future in the coming weeks. Marcel Sabitzer could be set to leave RB Leipzig this summer, according to reports, with Arsenal, Roma and AC Milan all interested in the midfielder. The Austrian international will reportedly decide on his future in the coming weeks. Marcel Sabitzer, who has been capped 54 times by Austria, has played more than 200 times for Leipzig, with another 51 appearances for their sister team RB Salzburg. He was part of the team which got to the Champions League semi-finals a couple of years ago, only to be beaten by PSG. His contract talks with Leipzig have reportedly stalled, with his current deal set to expire in 2022. Rather than losing him for nothing, the Bundesliga outfit are able to get a good fee out of the Austrian international, who is wanted by a host of other clubs across Europe. And according to Bild, Sabitzer will be available for less than his €50 million, which is his £43 million release clause. However, it will cost more than the €17 million, which is £14.5 million, that has been reported over the last few weeks, according to the German news outlet. They add that Marcel Sabitzer's preference is to join a club with European football, something which could rule Arsenal out of the running for his signature. When asked if he was interested in a move away from Leipzig earlier this year, he refused to rule out moving on from the Bundesliga side. RB Leipzig doesn't have to be the only great club in my life, he said. I'm only 26. When the contract is about to expire and to be extended, the question always arises, will the two parties come together? But the salary is not my main focus right now. Tottenham were thought to be the favourites, having chased him for a number of months leading up to the summer transfer window. When asked if he could see himself in the Premier League, Marcel Sabitzer said, I can imagine it a lot. The 27-year-old has played a starring role for RB Leipzig over the past couple of seasons, as one was one of the major forces behind their Champions League semi-final appearance last season. Marcel Sabitzer has also garnered a reputation for a long-range specialist, having scored a number of incredible efforts from distance. However, last season Julian Nagelsmann has opted to play the former Rapid Vienna star in a more defensive area of midfield. RB Leipzig are facing something of a mini exodus when the summer transfer window opens, with Dayan Upamecano and Ibrahima Konate both leaving the club, and Christopher Nkunku and now Marcel Sabitzer linked with moves away. So it looks like Arsenal are one of 3 clubs waiting on imminent Marcel Sabitzer transfer decision, and Marcel Sabitzer had crashed out with Austria in the Euro round of 16 to Italy, so now he'll have the time to decide on his future. Does he want to remain with RB Leipzig, or does he want to go to another football club? So it looks like 3 clubs are interested in Marcel Sabitzer as they wait for his decision, but Arsenal could be a club that could be ruled out straight away, as Marcel Sabitzer looks for a club with European football, and that will be a huge stumbling block for Arsenal when it comes to any transfer move in the summer transfer window, as that lack of European football is a problem for many players. They want to play in Europe, they want to enjoy their time, they want to play in the best players, they want to play against the best teams. So that's something that Marcel Sabitzer has in his mindset, and that's something that Arsenal could regret, because for me, I think Marcel Sabitzer is an astonishing signing if Arsenal can pull this one through. I think he's done it at the big level, he's captained the club, he's got all the experience you need for someone to basically be that partner to Thomas Partey, and I think Marcel Sabitzer would be a great addition. So we'll have to wait and see how Arsenal will use the summer transfer window in the end, and make sure you smash the like button to see if you can get 20 likes. Also, hit the subscribe button for more daily Arsenal news videos, comment below if you think these are good transfer deals, and click one of the latest videos on the screen, and I'll see you there.